It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Hey besties! Welcome to Vlogmas Day 8. You guys are actually getting this video a little late. Well, not late. As a lot of you guys know, prior to Vlogmas starting, I had a bulk load of content that I had prepared for you guys so that when it came down to it, I wouldn't have to literally film day by day for Vlogmas. But unfortunately, that's how it ended up because I ended up breaking my camera and I lost out on that footage. Every day that you guys have seen me for Vlogmas, it has literally been same day. I'll get up, film, and then post the content the same day. But today's video is a little different because that's not the case. This video is actually pre-filmed. I got invited to a Christmas party, which I'm so excited to go to. I'm trying to think, have I ever been to a Christmas party outside of my own? But I don't think I have. No, I haven't. So far this month, I've been invited to 2 holiday parties. So today we're gonna knock out the first one. But first, you know I have to have a good Celsius break. Cheers. That is so good. I know the girls might be a little confused because you guys have never seen this angle before. That is because we're in my second bedroom. This is basically considered my glam slash beauty room, I guess you would call it. This is my safe space. So anything we talk about in here stays in here, okay? I know I gotta moisturize the lips before I can do anything. I do want to give this disclaimer. If you guys hear a bunch of fumbling and noise and ruckus going on in the background, it's my dogs. I am a mommy of not 1, but 2 Frenchies. And you know, they always say get your Frenchie another Frenchie because you don't want them to be bored, but they never talk about how much chaos both of them cause together. These babies cause a lot of havoc, let me tell you. I'm so used to it at this point. I've just learned to ignore them. Hopefully you guys can do the same, please. These are my children, okay? This is just as much their house as it is mine. So no, I'm not gonna put them in another room. Sorry, not sorry. Jumping right on in to today's makeup look. We are gonna do something cunty. I don't know what it is, but I recently have gotten into this mode where I love bold statement makeup looks. Now, what do you mean by that, Aaliyah? One of the looks that I've been doing consistently as of recently is the Nicki Minaj wing liner. I absolutely love a good dramatic wing liner. Now, sometimes it comes out better than others, but I ultimately just have been loving creative looks. And as much as I love the simple, soft, glam makeup look, realistically speaking, I'm very extra. Always have been. And I think I always will be. I feel so much happier when I'm doing bold statement creative looks. Although my looks don't always come out exactly how I want them to, I am a firm believer that practice makes perfect. So just because it might not come out right today doesn't mean it won't come out right tomorrow. Oh, hold on, I forgot something. BRB. Venus is literally the separation anxiety final boss. Like, this girl will not let me go anywhere without her. Oh, hold on. See, look, I got so distracted. I forgot to show you guys what I got for today's Vlogmas treat. Look at this. I literally didn't even have to pull this out the box. I had this sitting right next to me because as soon as I opened it, I was like, yeah, you're definitely gonna be getting utilized today. This is the Bombshell Intense Victoria's Secret Shimmer Fragrance Mist. And this packaging is beautiful. I love body glitter, I love body oil. As much as I love body oil, I love body glitter so much more. I love anything that's gonna make my skin shimmer and look sparkly. It's literally so girl la la. This is definitely gonna be my favorite gift so far. I love this deep red color. It's so sexy. And I love that this is travel size because I most definitely will be taking this with me on my upcoming vacations. This is definitely gonna be paired with my birthday dress that I'm wearing this year. Yeah, my back is gonna need all that body glitter that it can have. So boom. Jumping into our makeup look for today. I might do a wing liner, but then again, I might do something else because I forgot to get wing liner yesterday when I was out. It's crazy because I told myself, Aaliyah, do not forget we're gonna need more wing liner. And I forgot wing liner. I don't know if I have enough to achieve the look that I want to go for today, but we shall see. If I don't end up doing a wing liner, I'm definitely gonna do something colorful on my eyes. We're gonna do something with a little bit of drama, don't you worry. So right now, I'm just going in with my e.l.f. brow pomade in the shade Espresso. I'm just filling in my brows. I'm not gonna do anything super extra. Sorry, if y'all been here for a while, y'all know I really cannot talk when I'm doing my brows. It just never works out. Okay, hold on, because my hair is gonna bother me. Ooh, Ooh, that hurt. I'm gonna pull this all the way back. Where did my hair tie go? I literally remember bringing a hair tie in here because I literally told myself, Aaliyah, you might have to put your hair up. Okay, you know what? That's okay. We're gonna work on magic and we're gonna do the 3 braid trick. We're gonna take 3 braids and just wrap our hair up. And that's our ponytail holder for the day. All right, boom. Let's get back to business. I literally just recently went to get my brows thinned out maybe about 2 weeks ago. I feel like it's literally back to the original size before I got them thinned out to begin with. Let's address the elephant in the room. I keep getting asked by so many of you if I'm gonna be hosting a Christmas party this year. And the answer is no. It's nothing personal. I just literally cannot do it. I'm so sorry, y'all. Last year for my birthday, I had the most traumatic birthday I have ever had in my life. One day y'all will get a story time about that because it's still pretty fresh. But I had the most traumatic birthday of my freaking life. And it wasn't even my fault. Everything that went down had absolutely nothing to do with me. Like, it had everything to do with 2 people that I'm friends with that didn't like each other. Girl, they got to fighting on my birthday. It was so bad. I told myself I'm not hosting nothing else no time soon because that experience in itself was just, it was too much for me. I'm so sorry. I understand where both friends were coming from in that situation. I don't know. I don't really got too much to say about it because that really ain't got nothing to do with me. But I just know that for me, as the birthday girl, it was too traumatic. Girl, after that situation, I said I probably will not be hosting no more events until further notice. I am planning on hosting an event for my supporters in January, but as far as anything around the holidays and Christmas, and no, I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. Those are way too intimate settings to be jinxing yourself to have stuff like that happen. Like, I can't do it. I'm so traumatized from that experience. Like, I want to have no birthday sections. Realistically speaking, honestly, and truly speaking, while we're on the topic of my birthday, this year I probably am not even gonna have a birthday dinner. Now, if I do, it'll probably be with my parents or like my close friends. But girl, I plan on doing everything this year for my birthday alone. And that's just me being honest. And I feel like this is gonna be one of my first years where I am pretty much doing everything on my own, which is, I'm not gonna say sad, but it's different. And this year really taught me a lot. With it being a lot, it also taught me a lot. I think these previous years with me moving, I've never really fully sat and enjoyed my birthday on my own because I've always been surrounded by a group of people. But I feel like this year has been a year that I finally came back home to self. And sometimes when you come back home to self, you realize that some of the people that you had around you were not really meant to be with you for a lifetime. They were only meant to be with you for a season. And I say that because once you get away from your sense of self, it's kind of like you start attracting people that are not really meant for you. Hopefully that makes sense. So what I'm trying to say is I feel like after this year, I don't feel like I've ever been more confident than I have been right now. And I'm not just talking about physical appearance because girl, I've clearly always thought that I was that girl. But what I'm saying is I've never been so confident about who I am as a person, what I do and don't like as a young woman, the things that I will and won't tolerate. Like, I am exactly who I say I am. And I really think that with me being so sure about myself, it's gotten to a point where I'm no longer close with people that I once was close with. And it's not bad blood, no. It's just, we just outgrew each other because I came back to my reality and sense of self to realize, oh, you know what? Actually, maybe we aren't as compatible as I thought we were, or maybe we didn't share that many common interests outside of partying, or, you know, hopefully that makes sense. And of course it's a sad thing. I've sat down and grieved a couple of friendships this past year, but I know that it's for the greater good. I'm someone that believes in right person, wrong timing. So just because we're no longer in alignment right now doesn't mean that we won't be friends ever later on down the line. This year has just been really eye-opening. And although I do feel the most confident I've ever been, I kind of feel the most loneliest that I've ever been. Being lonely can be a good and bad thing. As much as I feel good about finding sense of self, of course I feel a sense of loneliness when it comes to missing certain people that were in my life. It sucks for sure because part of me wants to reach out and have them share my birthday with me. I am someone who deems birthdays as a very valuable and vulnerable, intimate moment. I don't just share my birthdays with everyone. Coming to the conclusion that I didn't want to do anything this year for my birthday was hard. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna hang out with myself. I'm definitely gonna take myself out for dinner. I'm definitely gonna hang out with my parents. Damn, this year has been a freaking roller coaster. For me, here's my biggest problem. I'm gonna tell a little bit of my business. My biggest problem is when I meet people that I want to be friends with, I don't just want to be party friends. I like well-rounded friends. And by well-rounded, I mean friends that I can go out with, but I also can invite them out to a car meet or for dinner or just to go get cute cocktails, or you know, I don't know how to curate that healthy balance when it comes to just having friends for certain things. And that's my biggest downfall. When I take on friendships, I automatically want you to be everything to me. I don't just want to go out and party with you. I also want to go out and get cute cocktails on a regular Tuesday or go karting, or you know, for me, I don't know how to create that balance. And I can admit that when I discuss this issue with some of my friends from back home, they're like, Aaliyah, well, you have to realize everybody's not going to be everything for you. Some friends you have to just place in a certain category for certain things. And that's hard. That's so freaking hard, because all my friends from back home, very well-rounded. And I mean very. Those are the friends that I can call up about a good business conversation, but I also can call them and be like, oh, you want to go to the club? Those are the kind of people that I like to keep around me. When it comes down to it, oh my gosh, where was I going? Sorry, I got so distracted because I had to check in on my fur baby down here. Have y'all ever noticed when your dogs get to like shaking a little too much in their sleep? I be getting a little nervous sometimes. I know you're supposed to let them continue on and let them sleep, but no, like if my dog gets to shaking too much in their sleep, I gotta wake them up. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Like I was saying, so it's been a bit of a struggle for me this past year when it comes to friendships, just because I've gotten to that point in life where I just don't want party friends. I don't, because I don't even really party as much as I used to. So it's like, if I only hear from you when it's time to go outside, then I don't feel fulfilled in this friendship. But then again, that comes from me setting my own expectations. I have got to learn to just accept that. It is okay to just have party friends, but it's so hard. I don't know. I just feel like either we're gonna have a very multifaceted friendship, or we just don't have to be close at all. Me being very realistic, I have not went outside in a while. So if I'm only going outside once every few months, but we claim each other as friends, but the only time we hang out is once every few months because we're just going out to go outside, I don't feel like we're friends. Like, am I tweaking? I feel like we're more so acquaintances. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. I don't know. I just haven't made it to that point in my life where I can just have party friends. I can't. I'm so sorry, y'all. Maybe that'll come the older that I get, but as of right now, the season that I'm in right now and the season that I'm moving towards, I only want to be in relationships, whether it's platonic, whether it's non-platonic, that are very fulfilling. And I don't feel like only hanging out when we want to go outside, mind you, I don't go outside that often, is a friendship. Because at that point, it's like, I don't know, it starts to feel like it's more so about keeping up an image opposed to actually fulfilling our friendship. Realistically speaking, when you're in the club, you're not really taking the time to get to know somebody. Excuse me. There are people that I've partied with on a consistent basis when I used to party all the time here in Kansas City that probably don't even know my birthday. And I don't know theirs. And I don't like that, because I want to know your birthday. I want to know more information about you. I want to know what your favorite color is. These are things that I want to know. But this year, I came to the conclusion that I want to spend my birthday alone. And not because I don't have friends here in Kansas City, because I do have a few lovelies that I deem very close to me. If you're watching, I love you guys. Coming to this realization that you want to be alone on your birthday, I think some people will view that as a sad thing. I'm not letting that overly consume the whole purpose of me celebrating my birthday alone, because if we're gonna be very transparent, me coming to this realization took a lot out of me. The fact that I've gotten to this point kind of lets me know that God has something so much bigger in store for me. And by that, I mean, I feel like going into this new year, I'm gonna be in beast mode. One thing that I really admired about my past self is that she has never been afraid to be alone. And she has always worked at her best potential when she was alone. Me having that full circle moment feels like shit has really gotten serious. And I'm actually very scared of my own potential for next year. Just like that. So boom. Ooh, the scalp is itchy. All right, so boom. Now that my face is beat to the gods, we can get into our outfit. You see? Are we seeing the vision here? And then as far as the shoes, I'm gonna pair it with these Sambas. I would throw on a cute heel, but it's cold outside and I'm not willing to be cold for the sake of this outfit. What are we thinking? Yeah, I think this is cute. What is this in my pocket? Oh, hold on. Yay! I'm gonna end up going with her Confessions. This is one of my all-time favorites. Okay, spray some of this. What the heck? What is going on with this spout? Oh, okay, I don't know what's going on with this spout, but look at my shirt. Okay, we're just gonna have to cover that for now. Let's go on with this body oil. And I'm gonna spray some other perfume. What's it giving? Let's give it a bad bad. I have on my Sambas, my polo pants, this casual white top, which is from Fashion Nova, and then this cute jacket, which is from Fashion Nova. I love a good wing liner so bad. Like, I am becoming a wing liner whore. I love it. Of course, I'm not going to nobody's Christmas party empty-handed, so I gotta go pick up a few things. I'm about to go. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's Vlogmas video. I will see all of you guys tomorrow.